Okay, so Gigi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, teacher.
So, remember that we're starting the third partial, which means it's over. Yes or no? If you look at the calendar, there's not many days left, okay?
2 weeks.
So, 2 weeks, vacations, 3 weeks with 1 day off each, and that's it.
Oh my gosh. So 5 weeks is
Five weeks though. If we don't consider it wasn't 4 because next week this is over already. 4 weeks of school and you're out. Obviously you still have your partials, but by then you're lost. Okay? So it's the end of the course and it's your last moment to improve your grade. Okay? Some of you that went low on the second partial, you have go higher so you will average. Today we're going to talk a little bit about conditionals, but our main objective is to talk about mixed conditional, which are like a struggle for you, but I'll try to explain it to make it clear. But before we start, let's refresh our memories. Let's talk about conditional. Let's talk about what we already know in order to get to this topic. So, first conditional. Who remembers what first conditional is? Do you remember the structure? If
plus present.
plus present. And let's make a sentence. If you study,
You will have a 10.
you will get a 10. Okay? So what are we missing?
Present and then future.
If you study, you will get
Present, then will,
and then will
plus, and then
infinity. Okay, yes or no? And we use this to talk about a cause effect that is true in the future. Okay. Let's go to the second conditional. Who remembers the second conditional? Let's make a sentence.
do you have to be sure about it? Does it have to be like 100%?
No. Quickly, with your partner. Remember your partner. Which is the one mixed conditional? Which is the structure? For one, the other one reminds the other one. Is it clear? I want to hear you. Remind your partner first, and then you start the Now give them the formula. Give them the formula.
When you're using first was like the past and what you would plus verb.
Homework.
Page.
All of it.
I can't see the page.
44 and 45. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.
Like if you have done the homework,
If you have done the homework,
you would have got a 10.
if you have done
You will have a great. You will have
your homework,
You will have a great.
you would
Have had it.
have had a good grade. On a clean paper. Let's see how much you really understood. On a clean paper. I know you took notes, but I want you to now think. So we talked about mixed conditions. I want you to complete this diagram. We use it by, and there are 2 ways. Yes or no?
When the first one you referred to a past action affecting the present and the present action affecting the past.
Okay, the formula for each one would be
We're talking about this.
We're talking about what?
Mixed condition.
Only mixed condition.
You never ever use the first conditional?
No, you can't. But the most common one are these.
We use it, what does it say?
By.
And the what? We use it by. How do you use it? The mixed conditional by what? What did we say? Do we do?
The present.
We switched this. The
what?
The
present affecting the past and the past affecting the present.
And then we have the formula, and then we have the use. What I want you to do the same order. When you write the formula for this one, I want you to tell me the use of this one. When you write the formula of this one, I want you to tell me the use of this one. Let's go with the first one.
would be in a better.
Bigger. There it is. That's simple. Yes or no?
There's a second.
Remember what the restaurant we would have it.
Second is if plus verb in past
People had an object to the plans is a past situation.
Okay. Say, always be.
We would have a diligent.
Please, I want you correct your own answers. At the end, what you have to have is a would
And a be plus infinitive.
plus a verb and infinitive. Would go, would
Eat.
Walk.
be, would
Run.
would eat,
Would run.
would run,
Would know.
would know. Yes or no? Okay?
What it would be.
No. Let's go. If people hadn't objected to the plans, the building
would have been finished by now.
would have been
Would be
finished.
awesome.
No, that's third condition. Would
Be in better condition.
would be in better conditions.
Would be awesome.
Would be awesome.
Would stay.
Would say, okay, look that you have a would and then you have a verb and infinitive. Do you have them?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Ready? Yes or no?
Yes.
Exchange your book with somebody next to you. Exchange your book with somebody next to you. Somebody next to you. Okay. Andrea, help me with the next one. Letter B.
If there were no you would have tidied up your bedroom by now.
You would have tidied. If they have something different, just do check that they have would have and a verb in past participle. Maria, help me with the next one. Letter C.
If the suburbs were smaller, local taxes wouldn't have been so high for the last 20 years.
Yes or no? Wouldn't have been. Ana Maria, let's go with letter D.
If the supermarket was open 24 hours, I would have gone out at 3 a.m. this morning to buy you some paracetamol.
Put a check mark or an X. These ones are easier, right? Okay, return your. Okay. I want you to, the last activity, get into pairs. I want you to rewrite the sentences and complete them. Remember, if we have a second structure, we need to complete it with
A third.
a third. If we have a third structure, we need to complete it with a second. Okay, get together in pairs and complete these sentences according to what is needed.